1 week to the next to Jeff Malone, the king of the break.
Come on, Jeff.
You know, I mean, this has been going on since 1986. Jeff Malone has been the king of pop and lock. You know what I'm saying? He's been
pop
like
and lock for us, Jeff.
They call him Crazy
everybody.
Legs. Crazy Legs Malone wins again.
5, 4, 3.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. That was one heck of a countdown back into the show. That was very good. And I'll tell you what, we're getting our practice here because Angelique, you have become the whole spinning. Oh man, it's going forever.
Out of control.
I mean,
I know.
Yeah, no kidding. It used to be the way. It's crazy.
Out of control.
It's crazy that way. and I don't really have anything else to say about that.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's introduce people here on the show. They've already met Angelique, and they've already met me. Let's meet our scorekeepers for the evening. Our Quaker Stakes scorekeepers tonight are Jamie Tipton and Savannah Silliman. Thank you very much, ladies, for coming down and keeping score for us tonight. And we hope that you will be honest and forthright and have good mathematics skills in keeping score here for the evening. Our two teams facing off against one another on the far side of the stage. Their name says it all. It's the Squabbling Idiots who are here tonight. The Squabbling Idiots. Jeff Combs and Ken Zunkel. Am I pronouncing that right, Zunkel?
Yep.
You guys, you feel pretty good about this competition tonight? Everything?
Not at all.
Not at all? Not at all? Are you doing it?
I'm completely confident. I don't know.
How about you? You're not?
We've seen these guys play in the past, and I tried to send them a bunch of shooters. And
Really?
it
I've
wouldn't
never
accept
seen
them.
these guys before in my life. I've never seen them. But they look like two guys who have won the past 2 seasons of So You Think You Know Sports, and we're having them back for a third because they keep winning all the damn time. It's Niedermeyer Dead, Michael Peters, and Jim Lawson. So what do you guys like to do on a Monday night? Yeah, there you go. You've done it well. You've done it well. You guys, do you feel confident about this season? You've won the last 2. Do you feel like that's going to continue? Or is some young upstart squabbling idiot team going to take your crown?
I feel like a human bullseye.
A human bullseye. There you go. That's pretty good. One of these days, we're going to talk Jim into bringing his banjo down here and play. And I've got a good friend who teaches banjo, says Jim Lawson is one of the finest banjo students he's ever had. So we're going to find out if that's true one night and make him come down and play for us. That's all I'm saying. I got a quarter in my hand. I'm going to flip it. You guys are going to choose heads or tails. All right.
Tails.
Heads?
Tails.
Tails? It is tails. Did you say heads the first time? No, I'm sorry. It's tails. You guys want to go first or second?
We'll go ahead and start it off.
You're going to go first. All right, we're going to spin the wheel for these guys over here. Started feeling like Jerome Bettis all of a sudden.
Let's do SEC football.
SEC football, which was one of our categories. By the way, I didn't tell you what the other categories are.
Oh, yeah,
We'll go
let's
through
do
as
that.
they are. Well, no, we already spun to get to SEC football.
Okay.
We'll pick it up at the end of the round or something
Later.
like that. Yeah.
20 points.
20 points on SEC football. In the SEC stands for the Southeastern Conference. You know that. Sorry, thought I'd throw that.
Is that the question?
When the
True.
SEC, when the SEC expanded in 1992, what 2 schools did they add?
South Carolina and Arkansas.
South Carolina and 20 points. You guys aren't idiots at all.
We're on a roll.
No kidding. That's
We'll
pretty
see you later. We're ready to go.
good. There we go. Let's
Hey,
spin the wheel.
You don't
for
want to do the
Niedermeyer.
categories?
Well, yeah, let's do the categories real
Okay.
quick. That was SEC football. That's
That
what you
was
guys
SEC
landed
football.
on, and that's pretty self-explanatory.
Next is straight to the big.
Straight to the bigs. That's guys that came out of high school or college, went straight to the bigs and played and made an impact.
Oh, Jared, lead me on.
Fullbacks in the National Football League.
Bad draft.
That's pretty self-explanatory, and there's a bunch of teams that have bad drafts. Let me tell you what.
What's AFL?
AFL is their category. I think Niedermeyer did. Did you guys pick that? That's the American Football League. We're going to ask a little bit about that.
Let's do pop quiz.
Pop quiz is today. What's going on in sports today?
Changing of the guard.
Changing of the guard. We're going to talk
Who
about
spelled
coaching
guard?
changes and things like that. Oh.
Not me. Okay, it wasn't me.
Oh. Oh. Changing of the guard. The guard.
Round and round.
Round and round and round and round and round. That's your category. That's the
that
NASCAR
you?
experience. Did you guys go to the race this past weekend? By the way, we're
Yeah,
recording this
yeah.
a week before. You'll see it. So did you guys
Not
go to the
yet.
race? Good, because I didn't either, and I'd hate to think I missed you there. All right, let's spin the wheel for
Okay.
Niedermeyer Deb.
Okay.
Is she not getting good at that or what?
Changing of the guard.
Changing the guard. What do you got? 20 points on changing of the guard. Let's speak up a little bit, gentlemen, all right? Let's speak up a little bit. Actually, you don't have to. I was just giving you a hard time. In early June of 1982, the Brewers replaced manager Buck Rogers. The replacement led the Brewers to its one and only World Series title. Who was he?
Harvey Kuhn.
You are correct. Harvey Kuhn. Wow, it's a tie game. That's it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.
Ignore him.
Sorry.
Let's try straight to the bigs.
15.
15 points on straight to the bigs. Out of the University of Minnesota, he was drafted fourth in the 1973 draft by the Padres. He hit .277 in 53 games that same year.
Manute Bowl.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect. But Manute Bol did hit .320 the following year with Rochester. Out of the University of Minnesota, he was drafted fourth in the 73 draft by the Padres, and he hit .277 in 53 games that same year.
Dave Winfield.
You are correct, Dave Winfield. Dave Winfield, who pretty much, I think Dave Winfield was the only University of Minnesota player to ever make it into the bigs.
No idea where he went to.
Changing of the guard.
15.
In May of 2003, Jack McKeon took over the Marlins and a 16-22 record, then led them to a World Series title. What manager did he replace?
Jeff Torborg.
You are correct. Give him 15 points. It was Jeff Torborg. And we will spin the wheel one more time for each team before we go to commercial.
Thanks, Jared.
And then we'll show them what the categories are.
Bad Jazz.
20.
In 1985, the Hawks used its number 5 pick to select this guy, passing up Chris Mullin, Detlef Schrempf, Karl Malone, Joe Dumars, A.C. Green, and Terry Porter. Who's that guy? The 85 pick for the Hawks.
Spud Webb.
Nope, I'm sorry, that is incorrect. Gentlemen, do you know, in 1985, the Hawks used its number 5 pick to select this guy, passing up Chris Mullin, Detlef Schrempf, Karl Malone, Joe Dumars, A.C. Green, and Terry Porter.
John Concact.
John Concact. John Concact. You are correct. And that was a 20-point question. What's our score, ladies? What's our score? Hey, whoa! 70-20, you guys. Man, you guys are on top of it. I tell you what, the wheel goes round and round.
Straight to the bigs.
This is your category here.
20. Isn't that awesome?
He was drafted fourth by the Athletics in 1978, straight out of Valley High School. He pitched in 12 and a half innings that year and went on to pitch 22 seasons without ever pitching in the minors.
Mike Morgan.
You are correct. Mike Morgan getting another 20 points. What is our score right now, ladies? It is 90-20, and all of a sudden I'm reminded of Talking Heads reference. Same as it ever was. As we go to commercial, we'll be right back after this with So You Think You Know Sports. Thank you very much. Thank you. Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what we do here. We talk sports. And if you don't believe it, we've got it in the name of the show. Whoa.
Yeah.
And we're going to spin the wheel again, I think.
Okay.
Is that what we're going to do? Yes, we are.
Spinning away.
Guys, you got your first one right. You've stumbled a couple times, but I've got a good feeling about this one. I think you're going to do very well.
Bad Jazz.
15.
15 points on Bad Draft. In 1989, the Sacramento Kings selected this guy, number 1 overall, passing on Sean Kemp, Glenn Rice, Tim Hardaway, and Vlade Divac.
Manute Bol.